We hope you're enjoying the 2013 ABL crossover preseason program. The ABL, of course, it's all about the players, and we have 3 of them here with us today. Stanley Pringle, and here you see the move that threw a scare into the entire ASEAN Basketball League, the crossover dribble of Stanley Pringle. This guy was a tough cover for the rest of the ABL, joining the Warriors in midseason and propelling them to their first ever league championship. Pringle spearheading the depth of the Indonesia Warriors along with Steve Thomas, Evan Brock, and a cast of very useful Indonesians, carrying them to their first ABL title. Desmond, part of burgeoning local talent in the Singapore Slingers, one of several locals that boosted the Singapore Slingers throughout the 2012 ABL season while they missed out on the postseason. Desmond and others setting up the Slingers very well heading into 2013. Basketball, a sport on the up in the Lion City. Malaysia's Guga Nesperon, also part of huge local talent in Malaysia. They're getting the transition basket. Guga, who I think got away with a walk there, right, scoring on his way to the hoop, but one of several local Malaysians that give the Westport Malaysia Dragons a great shot going into 2013. All right, we have those 3 gentlemen here with us today. To my right, Guga from the Westport Malaysia Dragons, the Singapore Slingers, Desmond O, and the Indonesia Warriors, Stanley Pringle. Gentlemen, welcome.
Welcome. They look very hot.
Yes.
I love this session.
We'll start with Stanley.
Yes.
You joined the Indonesia Warriors mid-season. The Warriors got off to a slow start, but from the moment you took over at the guard position, the Indonesia Warriors ripped through the ABL. How much of that is attributable solely to you?
To me, well, I wouldn't say that. I would say that, you know, they already had the good player, the key players there. They had, you know, everybody can shoot. I feel like me and Brock were the missing puzzle. And basically, you know, you had Jared Kenyatta, you had Mario Wusan. They had great jumpers. And I feel like when we came, Evan Brock ran the floor, and I was also, when I get the ball, I pushed the floor. So we was basically the missing puzzles.
It was your first time playing in the ASEAN Basketball League. You, of course, had played Division I ball in college. How would you compare those 2 leagues?
I would say it's quite similar because in the Big Ten, you know, we fly everywhere to other states to play. Here, you know, you fly to each other country. As far as competition-wise, it's pretty much similar here. It's a pride thing. Everybody's playing for your country, and they're playing hard in different ways. You know, they can sometimes get a little dirty, but in the Big Ten, they play different. You know, it's a lot more scouting, but at the same time, it's a lot of pride in it. So it's definitely similar.
Caroline and all the Indonesians, you were a big part of the Warriors.
He is. I was going to tell you, Sean, that he's actually the celebrity. Whenever that you know, after you're done practicing or even games, he got like cakes, shirts, love Stanley, love Pringle, Pringle cakes and whatnot. I mean, how do you adjust to get to have all of that? Are you used to it before?
It's a blessing. As far as cakes and stuff,
yeah.
I remember I got 1 cake, but I think it wasn't my birthday, right?
No, it wasn't your
birthday.
birthday.
That was a surprise. So,
right.
I mean, it was great to have good fans like that. You know, we're trying to push to have more fans to come to support the league. So, I mean, that's a good thing. As far as me being used to it, I probably would say I'm not used to that. But,
right.
You know,
but you're still enjoying it, right?
Yeah, I just want to show them my appreciation, you know.
Right. Same like Desmond and Guga, Sean. Whenever in Singapore Indoor Stadium, whenever Desmond was on court, they're like, Desmond. Are you adjusting to it? Are you happy to have all of that? Does it get you nervous?
No, I'm very happy to have that.
Oh, it's more power for you, huh?
Not really. Because I'm very happy that Singapore, the fans have really come to support the Singapore Slingers.
Right.
Because we used to have no fans to watch. Then until we serve the community, then we get back. Then the fans know about us. Yeah, actually,
Right.
there's no one know about the Slingers until we serve the community.
Yeah, same as Guga is the local celebrity also in Maba Stadium. What about that? I mean, I know you're a fan of that.
So it's because now it's Malaysian basketball is popularity is going up
Right.
because of the Dragon. So I'm happy with everything is done with Dragon and in the court, and just gonna say that happy one thing.
Yeah.
The Westport Malaysia Dragons, you guys were very close to knocking out the Beermen and progressing into the final. How much of the fact, Malaysia doing so well in the playoffs, did that provide a boost to the popularity of basketball in Malaysia?
Yeah, so because of the game, right? Everybody was like asking many questions about like, oh, this is like so close game, how you guys feel. So for part of it, everybody, like for the players, they learn about with losing or learn about the lesson from the game. But the fans is like, they hope to watch more the game in the ABL against the strong team, how you guys play, how you guys face them. Everything is help.
All right. Well, I know all three of your teams, you do a lot of work with local schools, going out into the community. Singapore, Desmond, as you mentioned a few years ago, very few people followed basketball. That has changed now with the Slingers. A lot of that, though, is down to the work that the players do going out into the suburban areas, the outlying areas of Singapore, and introducing the sport to people who otherwise would not play it.
Yeah. We have been serving the committee for the past 3 years. We have go from the north, south, east, west, every part of the school, even in the prison. We also go into prison and serve and teach them what is basketball and what's the personal life and how to get better and stuff. And there's one time where I was walking along the road and I saw one of the prisoner that then he came and talked to me and he get out from there because of the good conduct. Then I felt so happy for him because I see him become a better person, and maybe it's because of us,
Right.
Slingers, then he get better.
He went to prison.
Yeah, into the prison to serve.
So Stanley, Desmond, and Guga, please tell me and Sean, what is the strength of your team and what differentiates your team than any other teams on ASEAN Basketball League?
I would say, we have new players this year, but
Right.
as far as last year, I would say everybody, put their personal agendas aside as far as if it affected the team, they put it aside and everybody's focus was on the team and, doing what they had to do to win. And
Right.
I feel like the management, the staff did a good job in bringing people, respectful people on the team instead of somebody who just wanted to come on the team and, just have their personal agenda and not care about everybody else. So I think everybody was respectful on the team and everybody got along. So.
Right. One team, one sound, one play.
Yeah.
What about Singapore Slingers?
As for Slingers, last year we lose out in the defense. So this year we'll pick it up on the defense, and as we are small, we always run and be fast. Yeah.
Right. And Guga?
So for us, we learn everything from the loss. So this year we will change everything, become giving out our best for from the local, especially the local. Hope everybody pick it up and give a good show in the ABL.
Right. Especially that commitment to the team itself. Right.
You mentioned learning, Guga. You actually have a very interesting educational background. You played university basketball in China. How did a Malaysian end up in the Fujian province?
Because we're having a trip there, so our team go to each university having a friendly game. So they scout up, asked me to go and studying there, giving a scholarship, and I'm happy that they picked me up.
Your first taste of overseas basketball, getting you ready for the ABL?
Yes, this is a great experience in my life.
Good stuff, good stuff. All right, 3 perimeter players. We want to thank Guga, Desmond O, and Stanley Pringle. That'll do it for us. The ABL season comes to you January 11th from Jakarta, the defending ABL champion Indonesia Warriors in a reprise of the championship final meet the San Miguel Beermen. Watch for that one. That'll do it. For Caroline Suck-Rockmont, I'm Sean Farquhar. We'll say goodbye.